Alright, so we're down at and it's time for Autorama in Detroit. There's a beautiful Impala there in white. Gorgeous car. Beautiful Cuda there, heading in. The load-in process is underway. See the old GM building there in the distance. Beautiful 1937 Studebaker truck. Gorgeous. Real nice. Beautiful Ford truck there. Nice little Falcon here. Nice 69 Camaro. Beautiful Chevy street rod there. Very nice. Mike Monaco's beautiful Ford Roadster there. Parking issues. Beautiful Galaxy 500 there. Beautiful Chevelle SS convertible. Gorgeous. Beautiful Malibu there. Nice cowl. Nice stance there, like a zinger. Pretty neat. Beautiful 69 or 70 Mustang. Nice red color, nice chrome wheels. Very nice. Member of the Road Knights of Detroit. Sharp. 1970 to be exact. Gorgeous car. Very nice. Gorgeous Hemi Cuda in red with black accent. Very nice. Very, very nice. Part of the Twisted Axle Club out of Detroit. Fine gentleman indeed. Real nice car. Beautiful Chevelle SS 396. White topped convertible. Super nice. Beautiful Roadrunner here. 440. Gratiot Auto Supply, a name from the past. Mancini Motors. Blast from the past there. Very nice. Beautiful Ford Street Rod in green, two-tone green. Sound of Motors fills the hall. This is former Cobo Hall in downtown Detroit. Beautiful ride. Here it is, posed in nicer light there. Beautiful 55 Ford truck. Beautiful. 1957 Buick Special. Nice Ford Futura race car. Roll cage, wing on the back. Hemi. Nice. Nice Mach 1 going by. Got a 429. Tricky maneuvering here. Cuda. Look who's here. Purple Haze, Jimi Hendrix with purple Mopars. Who would have thunk? Nice. Beautiful Ford Fairlane GT. Very nice. Ken Kelly brought his beautiful 71 orange Mopar pair. Roadrunner on this side, Charger on the other side. Very cool. Very, very nice. That's right. Beautiful 68 Barracuda. Look at those wheels. Deep dish, beautiful chrome. Real nice. Beautiful color. Accents of red, white, and blue there. Stellar. Weld racing wheels.
On that side.
Real nice. Maneuvering in the move-in day. Easier on the ears. Beautiful 74 Dart Sport. Look at these wheels.
Gen 3 Hemi.
What is it?
Gen 3 Hemi.
Gen 3 Hemi. Let's take a quick peek under the hood. Beautiful blue paint there.
We're going to be back here tomorrow. Well, just in general.
Nice wheels, beautiful chrome. Gen 3 Hemi under there, making it very roadable. Sweet. Beautiful. Beautiful 32 Ford Roadster there. Real nice. I like the carpet too. Very sharp.
That's good. I think that's good.
Beautiful chrome wheels. Nice red grille. Very sharp. Beautiful Nova SS here. Nice. 350. Beautiful. Beautiful 5 window there. Gorgeous 34 Ford 5 window. Gorgeous paint there. Beautiful chrome wheels. Excellent street rod. Very, very cool. Real nice. That car is the king of Detroit street racing. That doesn't get no better than that for street racing in Detroit. That is so neat. Familiar Plymouth. Beautiful Mercury from Ontario across the river there. We're right near the Canadian border in Detroit, of course. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Very nice. Very, very cool. Stellar. Beautiful Challenger there, drag car.
You can make this call if you want. If this would be easier, we're going to fuck around and hang them out here.
Beautiful. Loving that paint there. Real nice. Beautiful Oldsmobile 442 W30. Great looking craters there. Sweetness. Nice wing on the back, nice fat tire in the back. Real nice. Beautiful. Nice Impala. Half black, half white rear wheel. Nice. Gorgeous Ford Galaxy 500 XL convertible. Sweet. Looking at the car from the front, might be the best Galaxy 500 XL I've ever seen. Look at that. Really, really nice. Beautiful black Ford truck. Real nice. Very sharp. Beautiful Mopar drag car. Great looking wheels. Massive motor. Beautiful 67 Camaro SS, black with white stripes on it. Beautiful. And that's the city we're in. Gorgeous 57 Chevy there, convertible, Bel Air. Got the skirts there, very nice. Is that a Continental kit? Beautiful car, gorgeous color. Really, really nice. Loving it. Sign of where we're at. Beautiful 56 Chevy there. Probably a Riddler Award contender. Real nice. Very nice. One of the best 56 Chevys you'll ever see. The Stellar Buick 8. Very, very, very nice. Not really a street rod, but something from that era. Love the color. So nice. Wire wheels, white walls. Super, super nice car. So as far as stock cars from the 30s, I would take this. That's sharp as hell. 56 Chevy wagon with a blower. Gorgeous 67.
Yeah, it is.
Sweet, beautiful color. Barracuda.
30 years old.
Very, very sharp. Very beautiful car. Love it.
So the first time he had it here, he won first place in best painted body.
Not surprising.
But he hasn't done that in 30 years.
That looks stellar. Gorgeous ride. Muscle car heaven here.
Did you paint them?
Beautiful Corvette there. Beautiful custom Ford there. That looks a lot like Alan's car, but it's a different color. That looks interesting, a 56 Chevy Gasser. It's the Woodward Avenger, apparently. I don't like it when these cars are covered over. It's not like it gets dusty in here. Sharp 67 Chevelle SS. Torque thrust wheels. 396 turbojet. Nice. Probably a Riddler contender as well. Like a Cadillac Coupe de Ville. Probably a Riddler contender as well. Beautiful car here. It's like a combination of a couple different things, judging by the name of it, which I have. What do you call the model of this, or the make?
This is a Ford Sunliner.
Sunliner?
Yep.
Okay.
1960.
Okay, and is that what the badge says on the back?
This badge actually says Cruise Liner.
Okay.
That's kind of the name
Gotcha.
and theme of the car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent job.
Thank you very much.
Very sharp.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Real nice. Nice turntable there now. Take a spin. Favorite part of these shows are the automobilia, like these neons. Very sharp. One of the nicer lowriders you're going to find. 60s Impala convertible.
So basically, when I mention the wheel,
Nice.
is a little more in the front. Because when we jack the front up, it's going to push the car backwards. You know what I'm saying?
Stellar 62 Corvette. Beautiful white. Real nice. Super nice. Nice 56 Ford coming out of there. Blue and white. Real nice. Ever see the show Chips? California Highway Patrol. Beautiful. Roadrunner there. Ford Maverick over there. Chevelle SS. Nice paint. Nice wheel. 396. Might be bigger. 1970. Nice Demon in here.
Give him a little something.
White. Nice chrome wheels. Needs a bit of a cleanup there. Probably drove it in here, not trailered. Nice 35 Chevy Street Rod there. Weld wheels, nice two-tone. Black over orange. Beautiful 442 W30 in red. Real sharp. Firestone wide oval tires. Very, very nice. Take a look at the nice deco on this beautiful, well, it's a regular cooler, but beautified by all these neat
You even got, yeah, throttle gals. We
Oh
got
yeah, it's very good.
wives involved with those ladies.
Nice.
Okay.
Very good. And don't forget, Racers for Christ is a big name, and they got a booth here, so be sure.
They do where?
It's at the Cobo Hall,
Yeah, it is.
now known as some bank. But here's that. Cool lowered Ford truck there.
How we doing, young man?
One of my favorite cars in Metro Detroit is downriver. This cool 56 Ford Gasser. It's beautiful. I love the way that it's finished. The moonshiner. Tilt forward hood. Very cool. I like the lettered tires there in the back. Cool stuff, bro. I guess originally from West Virginia. Usually can be found around the Telegraph Road vicinity there. Route 24. If you're from the area, that'll mean something to you. Very cool. Vendor specializing in metal arts. Very cool. Interesting guitar there. Nice angel wings. How about these eagles with the red, white, and blue? Detroit Lions. Maybe they'll play better this year. Very cool Route 66 sign. Loving that. Hurst shifters. Very cool. Nice Dodge 100 there. Very interesting, colorful paint on it. Real nice. So far, I've noticed this year that there's very few repeat things from that were here from last year, and I really like that. They do make an effort to decline people from coming too often, so that's kind of, you don't want to see the same things over and over again, no matter if they're stellar or not. $1929 Ford.
Come on.
Might take a while. Beautiful 5-window.
Come back. Good. Coming. Keep going. Come on back. Okay, you're gonna make this one fine. How's he on that side? Good. Straight back.
It ain't easy. Love the paint on that. Fucking idiot. That's fun, being able to see them moving around in here. Very nice. Love all the turns. It's a pretty cool street rod there. .428 Cobra Jet. Julie's Minor Threat 57 Chevy Gasser is here. I always love the paint, especially the front, the flames on the front end. Always a cool sight seeing this car when it's around in Metro Detroit. Sparkle paint. Look at the Engine coming through the hood. Yeah, can't get enough of that stuff. Flames is the best. Nice drag dart. Green metallic paint. Gasser. And this is in the basement of Kobo. I like the wheels on the one that's covered. Hopefully that's uncovered tomorrow. Cool little drag car here. Great looking wheels. This car looks better from the back, in my opinion. I think it's an Anglia. Correct me if I'm wrong. Feel free to give me the facts as you know them. Neat Chevy Gasser model right there. The Bad Man. Usually known as a yellow car. May have been orange as well. That sits on top of a black Gasser, I guess, from the Detroit area. The Night Stalker. Sort of chopped. Pretty sharp. Marshall Motors from Jackson, Michigan. Gratiot Auto is mentioned. Pretty neat. Nice looking 63 T-Bird there. Lots of nice details on that. Nice steering wheel too. You can see that. How about that message? Grandpa's Gasser Chevy. Pretty nice car for being downstairs. Typically the better cars are upstairs. Another custom there. Beautiful Cadillac there rolling. And that's a beautiful Cadillac. Gorgeous. Real sharp. Stellar. Kind of surprised it would be downstairs. No offense if your car is downstairs as well, because probably pretty cool. Very distinctive. So that's a 41 Cadillac with 55 Cadillac headlight brows. Yeah, I can see that now. Very cool. Cool Invicta lowrider. Hood rats. Nice paint on the roofs of all their cars, typically. Pretty nifty. Beautiful street rod here, Ford. And that is beautiful. Yellow with red flames, a little bit of green in there. Loving it. Oh no, this is going to be a contender for my favorite car at this show. Long Isle. Stellar. Stellar, stellar, stellar. be a longer clip, and I don't mind.
Right here.
Wait, but they didn't get their sign, did you? Oh, you did? Okay.
I could watch this kind of footage all day long. Hope you like it too. If you like this video, I ask you to please leave me a like. That helps me quite a bit, believe it or not. I appreciate that. For those who can lift a finger and hit the like button, I appreciate you very much. I want to thank you for watching another Street Rodder King production. That is gorgeous. So hot. That's so cool. It's like mustard and ketchup. Loving it. Can't get enough of this car. It's from downriver. The Wanderers, I believe, is the name of the club. So this is a 1935 Ford Coupe. Just love it. Sorry, hopefully you enjoy it as much as I am. Nice street rod there in black. Cool ride, bro. Nice Chevy truck there. I believe that was at the Chrome and Ice we saw earlier this month up in Flint, Michigan. It was on the ice rink, if you'll recall. You can go back to that video and check that out. Nice 48 panel van. Sedan delivery? No, panel delivery. That would be at the Ford. Nice. Sharp 57 Fairlane. Drag car there. Nice beefy wheels in the back. Says it's moon equipped. Heading back upstairs, that's what it looks like if you're on the escalator. Nice Galaxy 500 there. Here's a 63 Plymouth Super Stock. Paul Rossi. Westbourne. We got the black back wheel. Dearborn, not too far away from here. Nice shot of the car. Beautiful 57 Chevy truck there, black with ghost flames. Sharp. Flames on the air filter housing as well. with Tinito. It's so much nicer before the crowds come. You can actually get around and see everything basically unobstructed. Well, that's going to about do it for day one load-in at the Detroit Autorama. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I ask you to please leave me a like. Appreciate that very much. Click for notifications and subscribe for more great similar material. We're about to go into car show season full bore, so there's going to be a lot more videos coming at a more rapid pace, and you don't want to miss any of that. So click to subscribe, all free to you. That's a great price, free. And as always, thank you for watching another Street Rodder King production. And we'll see you somewhere soon down the road. Later, bro. Now that's an interesting Mopar. You don't see a lot of these things driving around. Have to go investigate that. Bonus material. This is a 34 Ford 5-window, and here's a big block engine. What's the specs on this engine?
It's 454.
454 Chevy. You frequently find Chevy power in a Ford. So, very nice.
Yeah, thanks.
As far as the street rods, I'm very conflicted between this 34 and that 35 that's downstairs, the yellow with the red flames on it. Also, Mike's got that great 32 Ford Cabriolet. And believe it or not, this show is far-reaching. This car and gentleman that owns it and his wife are from Pennsylvania, eastern Pennsylvania. I used to live there myself, and it's really nice to have a friend from basically back home appear here. So come see it at the show this weekend. A couple of 71 Mustang Mach 1s, yellow and red. Nice combo. Everybody's underneath that one. Very nice looking. Looks great with the body elevated. A couple of interesting Fords. Here is a F question mark for which exact number it is. We've seen that last year. Nice Falcon in red. Or Ranchero rather, based on a Falcon. Nice 55 Chevy Bel Air convertible. Doors open. Nice wire wheels. Nice. Another entrant in the cavalcade of customs is this gold 58 Chevy Custom. Wow. That is stellar. Look at that sparkling paint. Metallic flaked. Nice big lower job on it, lower than the Mercury. Wow, super nice car. Well, that's my favorite custom for sure. So, are you keeping track of your favorites? Let me know. It's like the Mercury version of an F100 with that headlight configuration. There's that one we saw come off the trailer. Haven't seen too many of those type GTOs yet. I think that's the first Charger I've seen in here. Nice. Yeah, I've seen a distinct lack of Super Bs, AAR Cudas, and things of that nature. No Daytonas or Superbirds. Didn't see any Willys street rods either. Here's some more neons are lit up and hung. Hooker headers. Very cool. Got the Roadrunner with Sunoco and Ford. Goodyear. Very cool Mopar. Hemi. Really neat. Demon. Cool stuff. Sinclair gas. Camaro Z28 SS and RS. Really cool. I don't know how much all this would cost if you had gotten every one, but your house would look really cool, or your man cave. That's real neat. Here it is with the lights on and it's running. So the motor is updated, of course, not original. This car goes across country on its own power. How about that? See, noted street rodder Bob Fries is here. That might be one of his vehicles, most likely if he's near it. Beautiful color, like a sea foam, green, blue, some combo thereof. Real nice. Full 73 Trans Am there. Nice 66 or 67 GTO. Roller skates. More great neon. The whole front end of a 57 Chevy there. Standard oil as the mannequin takes a break from the action. NHRA. Welcome to Las Vegas. If only we were in Las Vegas, but we're here in Detroit where there's a great car show. Okay. '69 GTO Riddler contender. There's a stellar 59 Caddy. That's a Riddler contender for sure. I'm loving that car. Might be for McDonald's. It's a lot of work there. They've got to be positioned just so. Fabulous. Nice Studebaker there. Got to be another Riddler contender. It's got roll bar in there. Nice hoodie. Bring your 60 bucks. This year's. Nice Camaro drag car there. Very nice. That is sharp. Nice tin Indian there. It's like a 57 Pontiac Chieftain. Nice paint there. Very cool. There's a nice Chevy street rod. I'm not sure if we saw this earlier or not. You tell me, but I like it enough, if we did, to see it again. Lots of cool engine sounds going on. There's 67 GTO behind it in black. Very nice. Nice Fairlane 500 with a 289. Red trim, or burgundy if you will, on a beige body. It's like a 69 Mustang creation, if you will. John Wick involved in that. Really nice car. And you know, the Chargers that look like this from this series or generation, to me, I like them better than the earlier one. And this is the only one in here from this generation. Easy winner in that category. Sharp 72 Chevy El Camino SS. Very cool. Being categorized as a pickup for award purposes. Cool 65 Mustang in a dark gray, but nice aluminum or chrome wheels at least. Very cool. And there's a 67 or 68 Camaro. Beautiful, like rust color, but is penned in by the obstructions here. So I wasn't able to get here before they got those up. That's the challenge, to beat them before they obstruct it. Here's a nice 3100 Chevy in dark green. Beautiful wheels. Beautiful wraparound glass for the cab. Very sharp. That is lovely. Can't verify it's a 3100, but it's basically from that line. Sharp 69 Camaro SS with an LS3 motor, 6.2 liter. Very nice. So come on out and see the show this weekend, and let me tell you that I am thoroughly exhausted, and there's going to be even more cars by the show beginning that it will be completely filled in here. And you may not see every car because you'll be exhausted too.
Just want me to back you up.
Nice Catalina there. (1962). Pretty cool. And wind up with one of my favorite cars from earlier. Can't get enough of seeing this car. This is stellar. Loving that. Completely unobstructed on that side. Perfect. Can't beat that. Sharp 65 Chevelle convertible. Very nice. Red paint. White interior. SS. 69 Plymouth Roadrunner in a green color with a 383. Sharp. Mid-60s Corvette with a 632 inside of that, under that hood. Nice wheels. The GTO that needs its wheels put back on. Here's that Charger, the 68 Charger, propped up on one side there. Kind of a neat angle. If you're into stuff like these wild hot rods, there's a couple of these here this weekend. Nice race car here. Chevelle SS. Very nice. Nice 55 Chevy Bel Air. Sparkle paint. Metallic. Nice Le Mans. That's beautiful. All kinds of red greatness in there. Camaro, Ford F-100. Beautiful. Very sharp. Nice yellow Mercury from downriver, the Roman Chariot group. There's a nice Nova. Haven't seen too many nice Novas in here so far. That qualifies. Nice Krager wheels. That'll work. Nice 68 Camaro SS. Red with appropriate chrome wheels. Sharp, sharp, sharp. Cool 58 Chevy wagon, Nomad. Most people think Nomads ended in 57, but they continued. You don't see many. That's very rare. 58 Nomad. Very good. Beautiful two-tone, and there's that great Galaxy 500 with a 390. Real nice stuff here. Nice chopped 53 or 54 Chevy. Great looking paint color. Could take a while. Nice RS over there. The Penobscot building overlooking things here at Cobo.